Hi everybody, this is me Betta Duo tank. I've just getting it, so there's not much in it, no fish at all yet, as I've just setting it up. But there it is so far. I've got two thermometers. I've got one inside the glass and one stuck on the glass there. Um, it's not a very good tank for instructions wise or setting it up wise because it's not very thorough. It doesn't give you any clear instructions whatsoever. So let's go into the problems. The first problem was the power outlet. It was causing far too much current in this side of the tank compared to this side. So obviously stick a bit floss over the end of the filter and that'll disrupt the flow, and as you can see by the water movement on the top, there's hardly barely any. But it is still pushing the water out. Um, the next problem was the flow coming from round here into the filter and back because it's got to go up, down, up, down, up. So I was thinking the power outlet, if you turn it up, it's going to be too strong on this side, but if you turn it down, it's going to be too weak to pull the water through. So that problem was quite a hard one. So I figured if I got a long bit of tube and stuck the filter there at the bottom of it, it might give it more chance to get it to come around only three compartments. I also took the heater out of this first compartment and stuck it in the second compartment with nothing else in it apart from the heater there, as you can see. So I've got my filter, a longer tube, this stuck right at the bottom there with that tiny little bit gap, so that's going to suck all of this through this three compartments, and then the heater in this one by itself. If you look along to the very first compartment, I haven't touched it. Still normal, still with these two traps in there. I don't think they're very good, to be honest, but I can't get them out as they're siliconed in with plastic and all sorts. I don't want to destroy the tank as it's new. But in this compartment, this is the main one. This is my actual filter system. So I cut the black foam that you get in half, stuck half it at the bottom with an air pump and air stone. So that's going to push the water up and give it more leverage. So I've stuck the black stuff, an air pump, and then white like floss to catch all the fine particles. So I've got black, fine, and then my bio. My bio stones is going to clear the water and take all the nastiness out. That's what it does, obviously. So, and then I've stuck a bit of black foam on the top just to keep it all in place. That's catching now really, absolutely nothing, because there's a big gap up here to let the air flow. So it's bringing it up, round, up, straight out here, and it's doing an absolutely perfect job. It is a good tank if you know what you're doing and you've got a bit of time on your hands to figure it out. There's not many videos on YouTube, that is why I'm uploading this one. I hope it is some help to people, as I found if there's videos to help you, you can get along nicely. But it's a great tank if you can get it set up correctly. It did take me some time, however I find it's an excellent tank. I'll just turn it back around so you can have a quick look of what I've done. All I've done is just took some black fine gravel in the bottom there and one bamboo shoot in. I've ordered some leaf hammocks and I'm just going to stick one at this side and one at this side, and that's going to be it for me betters. I was thinking about putting neons in this side and the better in this side because I'm not too sure about the flow, but I think I've sorted it, so I think I'm going to be fine about it. If anyone's got any queries or questions about it, ask. I do want to help because I thought it was a big struggle for my first time to get it set up. And also, one last thing, see this grid here, right? If your water level is higher than the top of the holes, all the crap in your tank is going to get stuck on the top. So you're going to be stuck with a line of crap above the top of your thing. So them gaps. So if your water level's below them gaps, your water will flow through it and the bits will go through it. Same with them gaps on there, as you can see. I've got my water level a little bit too high, but as you can see, them little particles there, the flowing through the gaps. So that's what you need. If it's too high, them bottles are not going to go through the gaps basically, and you're going to have loads of crap floating on top of your water. So you do need it to go through there. I've got that to disrupt all the stuff on the top, so it's getting sucked back under really, and I think it's a great tank, great setup. As you can see, my bench is quite long, so I'm thinking about getting another 2. Not looking to buy them brand new as they're quite expensive over here, and I do have to buy them from Pets at Homes, which I'd hate that shop with a passion. But yeah, as I said, great tank, great setup. Pump is a bit naff, but hey, there it is there, and it's doing the job now. Heater, filter, you know, all the crap I've been through it. I've got the 3 layers of filtering, and my normal layers there with them in. Say, there's just not enough stuff in there, there's just not. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and a pleasure for helping anyone that it helps. Thank you, bye.